All right, guys, today's video is going to be a bit of fun. I'm going to be reacting to my most viral TikTok video. This is the video that is responsible for making Addiction Mindset Recovery Coaching the company that it is today. A company that's focused on helping people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content. Now, you're probably wondering, how was this born? Well, this was born on TikTok based off of one of my most viral videos. And by I mean viral videos, Barstool Sports picked up the sound, and there was about 500, 600 reaction videos related to the video that I'm about to show you guys that I made. And I want to break this video down, and then I want to respond to all the reaction videos that were made about me, because some of them get pretty nasty. And I'd really like to break all this down, because this is actually a wild story. All right, let's watch the video.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Now, you guys have to understand something. Most people didn't get through the first 20 seconds of this video. Most people have no idea what I said after those first few sentences. They couldn't handle it. That was too much for them. On the floor, dying, laughing, most people.
Okay, here's the deal. You can ask me that question, but I'm going to have a question for you. Have you ever gone more than 72 hours or 3 days without them? If not, right off the bat, the first thing I'm going to tell you is try and get through 3 days without it. Do whatever you can. At nighttime, yes, you're going to have insomnia. Yes, you're probably going to be up at night and you're probably going to have some weird dreams.
So here I am being a genuine guy, just trying to help people out, giving them some very practical, very reasonable advice.
It's no big deal. Insomnia is not going to kill you, I promise. Get through 3 days. Whatever you have to do to get through 72 hours, try it. Because I bet after 72 hours, you're going to be feeling much, much better about quitting carts. But you got to get through the first 72.
All right. That's the video that made me go viral. That's the video that had over 500 reaction videos, as you guys can see in the screen playing next to me. So each of these things that you're seeing scrolling is someone reacting to my video and using my sound, okay, to make their own spin-off of this video. And most of them were extremely insulting. Honestly, I've never been bullied on such a large scale like this in my entire life, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen? How do I quit smoking?
So obviously this guy is pretending to have a disability. He's implying that I in turn have a disability, and he's trying to make fun of me. Now, if I were him, and this is to date his most viral video on his account, I would not want to be known as a person who makes fun of people for having disabilities. That would not be what I want to be known for, but each to their own. Now, before I break this video down, though, I want you guys to watch another video of someone standing up for me.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen? Okay, here's...
Now, one more video of someone making fun of me. One more.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Okay, so when this video broke and it busted out on TikTok, there was a few things happening. I was getting DMs of a lot of people making fun of me, saying that I had a disability. Now, to this point in my life, I never even realized that I had a bit of a lisp, and I never even realized that I might even actually have a speech impediment. Now, I could care less. This means nothing to me. It doesn't bother me at all. I've done fine in life with it. I'll continue to do fine in life for my foreseeable future. But two things have occurred here. One population of people on TikTok was making fun of me and essentially insulting me for what they believe to be a disability. Another population of people on TikTok assumed that I do have a disability, and they were standing up for me. I didn't know what an ableist is in that gentleman's video. Like I had to look that word up. Ableism is the discrimination of and social prejudice against people with disabilities based on the belief that typical abilities are superior. This is rooted in the assumption that disabled people require fixing and defines people by their disability. So I didn't know what that word meant when I saw it. So I'm like, okay, wait a second. So now there's a population of people who think I have a disability who are standing up for me, which is awesome. And there's a population of people who are making fun of me for my perceived disability. Now, in the same note, I was getting tons of comments and hateful DMs that were calling me an ableist, saying, how dare you make fun of people with disabilities? So I'm like, what is going on? All I did was make a video about trying to help people quit an addiction. And I got 3 groups of people now either attacking me, standing up for me, or whom are just extremely confused by me. All right, so I obviously took all this in good stride. I'll be honest, at first I was overwhelmed by some of the nastiness on there. Like, it hurt. I'm not going to lie. Because, I was excited to share this information. I was excited to see my video go viral. But then when I realized it went viral because people were insulting me for the way I talk, like, that hurts. That hurts anyone. It's going to sting a little. But I learned from it. I learned from it really quickly. And I started to take advantage of the situation. I said, you know what? I'm going to ride this viral train and I'm going to use this to blow this account up, because the people who watch this video all the way through, I'm going to connect with them and I'm going to grow this account from this. So here's one of my response videos.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Just a subtle flex on my boy. You know what I mean? Just a subtle little flex. Gotta show him. Now, my video really took off when Barstool Sports featured my sound. Now, unfortunately, they featured it for kind of the wrong reasons, in turn mocking someone who is clearly struggling with a substance use disorder, which I don't support at all. But at the end of the day, Barstool Sports picked up the sound, they featured it, and this led to massive growth on my account. Let's watch the Barstool Sports video.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
I mean, there's no question she was gone off a cart. There's no question about that. Now, there was another series of videos that occurred during this, and I just can't make sense of them. So hopefully you guys can help. And there was a lot of these.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Like, what is going on in that video? Who took the time to do that? Who took the time to do that? Who looks like the idiot? Is it me or this individual? Who looks like who, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? What was that? What did I just watch? Why?
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Now, to date, that was actually the most accurate video description of me speaking. Kudos to that girl for hitting the nail on the head. Now, this gentleman in the next video, he's placing a bet, $1 million, that I'm going to die a virgin. And I want to say, it's time for you to pay up, my mans. I want to find you and I want to collect that check because you owe me a couple mil, if you know what I'm saying.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen? Okay, here's the deal.
Now, here's the best part of this, and I want you guys to check this out. If we go to the comments in here and read through the comments, they're like, no, man, he's a smart person. He's spreading great knowledge. And then this man has infinite bodies. What are you smoking? And there's just all these people that hopped in the comments who are like basically coming to my defense. Like, what are you talking about? That boy gets it in all the time. You know it. I know it. Come on now. All right. Now, this next group of people, basically, this is when you're doing too much. You've ever heard that phrase like, honey, you're doing too much. You're trying too hard. That's what we're seeing in this next group of reaction videos.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Now, pretty entertaining, puts a smirk on my face. I have a feeling there's been countless hours watching Harry Potter spent. countless hours. And I have nothing against that. I'm a fan. My wife loves Harry Potter. It's a great thing. Okay. But I mean, honey, you're doing too much. You're trying too hard, as is this next gentleman.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
Like, that was just gross. That was just disgusting.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen? Okay, here's the deal. You can ask me that question, but I'm going to have a question for you.
All that energy that this girl just put into this video, all this energy insulting me, for a total of about 53 views. Sad.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen?
What is the fan? What is the fan? That's what caught me off guard about this one. What is that fan? Now, this next video makes no sense. This one's funny. Just watch the video and understand the caption to this next video read, "My boyfriend hates me, but do you think I'm attractive?" That was the caption to this next video.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab?
Like, I don't even understand. Why did you use that audio? I don't even get it. And you know the saddest part about all this? How young everyone is that's duetting this video and commenting and doing things on this video. That's the saddest thing, the age range that we're seeing here. And this is why I do this, guys. There's so many people that are 16, 17 years old who are so addicted to THC cartridges. And honestly, I hit my target audience. I hit the nail on the head with this video. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm not saying that to brag, but I really did. And this girl gets it. She gets it.
How do I quit smoking carts? How do I quit smoking that gas? How do I put down the dab pen? Okay, here's the deal. You can ask me that question, but I'm going to have a question for you. Have you ever gone more than 72 hours or 3 days without them? If not, right off the bat, the first thing I'm going to tell you is try and get through 3 days without it. Do whatever you can. At nighttime, yes.
So you can see there, I caught her attention or whatever. And that was really the goal of this. And guys, this is how Addiction Mindset was born. It was born on telling people how to quit smoking that gas and how to put down the dab pen. Just something to end this on, guys. You're going to get a lot of animosity and a lot of hate from a lot of different areas sometimes when you quit an addiction, especially if you're trying to quit smoking weed. The 420 community is usually not very supportive. And I just want you guys to know, you keep pushing through, you keep trying, you keep working hard at it. And I promise at the end of the day, it's worth it. If I had given up because of all these videos and people insulting me, we'd never be here today at 20,000 subscribers, helping people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content. And I'm so thankful that I didn't let this deter me and that I used it to my advantage. And guys, I never would have had that mindset. I never would have had that mentality if I didn't take the time to get sober, to, try my best to do good in my recovery process and just keep pushing. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that to be a little bit different, a little bit fun. I'll catch you guys later on in my next video where I'm going to talk about how to speak to family members or your kids or a loved one who's struggling with an addiction. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping that later this week.